Lesson 10, Positioning. This lesson is broken down into 3 parts. Committing inside intersections, positioning correctly before, during and after turning, and the 2 and 4 second rule. We'll start with committing inside intersections. First of all, let's clear up any confusion about this issue. Should you or should you not commit inside an intersection when turning right? The answer is yes, you should. It helps to reduce traffic build-up. This is what your testing officer will want you to demonstrate. Notice how the blue car is in the middle of the intersection. The driver is waiting for a suitable gap before turning. This is correct. Notice that the exit way of the intersection is clear. This is also correct. Make sure that before you commit inside an intersection, you will be able to exit the intersection. Notice also the green car is waiting behind the lines. That is also correct. The green car should wait here until the blue car begins to clear the intersection. Now the green car commits inside. Remember, if the lights are green and the intersection and exit are clear, then proceed. Commit inside the intersection. If there is a car already committed inside the intersection, stay behind the lines. If the exit of the intersection is blocked, stay behind the lines. If you move into an intersection when your exit is blocked and the lights turn red and the exit is still blocked, your test can be terminated. Okay, that's fine. But what if you are committed inside an intersection and the exit is clear and the lights turn red before you are safe to turn? That's a good question. The answer is you make the turn when safe to do so. You are committed inside the intersection, so it's okay to carry on with the maneuver. Okay, if you are waiting behind the lines at traffic lights and you move into the intersection on the amber light, your test will be terminated. Remember, if the lights are green, the intersection is clear and the exit is clear, then proceed. Commit inside the intersection. Now, one other thing to consider. When committing inside the intersection, try to place the vehicle in a position which enables good visibility past oncoming right-turning traffic and at the same time does not interfere with oncoming straight-through traffic. As you can see, positioning in this manner helps to reduce traffic build-up, maximises your observation for gap selection and provides less travelling distance to exit the intersection. Let's look at some examples of common mistakes made on a driving test for positioning the vehicle incorrectly. The blue car turns early, cutting across the giveaway line slightly. This will earn you a fault. If provided, use this gap between the centre line. It puts you in the optimum position for the turn and eliminates the fault. Turning left from the centre position at the intersection will earn you a fault. That's better. Position left before turning left and position to the right for travelling straight or turning right. This helps to reduce traffic build-up and it's far more considerate. The driver has turned way too early at this position, which has put a vehicle on the wrong side of the road. At this position, in the testing officer's experience, this seems to happen more frequently when there are no road markings. But road markings or not, if you're on the wrong side of the road, it's test terminated. Retest and pay again. This driver fails to position the vehicle left before the turn. Look at all the space. This driver should be using it. Positioning in this manner is accepted if this was a large truck, but not a standard size motor vehicle. This will earn you a fault. Remember, when possible, position the vehicle left before turning left. Now you might be asking yourself this question. When turning left, are you allowed to position over a solid white line or cycle lane before turning? The answer, yes, as long as there is no disturbance to road users positioning over white lines, cycle lanes, bus lanes for up to 50 metres before turning is perfectly acceptable. This driver steers just over the no passing lines. Test terminated. Pay again and reset the test. Entering a motorway at this position will earn you a fault and could seriously affect traffic flow. And if that happens, your test will be terminated. Now that's better. Using the on-ramp gets you up to speed before merging. Remember, Consider how your positioning is affecting traffic flow at all times. And most importantly, do not cut corners. It is common on a driving test to be asked to pull over and stop on an expressway, and be asked to carry out a specific manoeuvre, such as a U-turn, or to merge back into the traffic flow. If you are asked to pull over to stop on an expressway, try to position the vehicle as far over to the left as possible. If you stop here, close to the white line, you are also close to the path of fast-moving traffic. This is a dangerous place for you. This position leaves very little room for error. You are definitely in harm's way. The further you are from that white line, the safer you will be. The 2 and 4 second rule. This rule will ensure you are following other vehicles at the correct distance, no matter what speed you are travelling at. Following too close during a driving test will earn you faults, or worse, the testing officer could be encouraged to take control of the vehicle to prevent a possible collision. And if this happens, your test will be terminated. So remember, keep your distance. The correct timing is 2 seconds in normal conditions, and 4 seconds if the road is wet, slippery, or you are towing a trailer. Here's how it works. Watch the vehicle in front of you pass a landmark, such as a tree or pole. As soon as it has passed that landmark, start counting like this: 1001, 1002. As you finish counting those 8 words, you should begin to pass the same landmark. If you have gone past the landmark and you are still counting, you are too close. Reduce your speed and repeat the process until the following distance is right.